Salutations, everyone. Welcome back to Crusader Kings 3. I'm still Lord Foreman, and I'm still here in the Realms of Exile Lord of the Rings mod, playing as Umbar. Yeah, I didn't change countries between videos. That would have been weird. We are massively in debt, having lost to a nation with like 7 provinces. To be fair, he is a great conqueror, but still, that was a bit ridiculous, losing that war. On the other hand, our friend who was this guy has, or formerly that guy has died. We should create an independence faction. They might be what other people may join at some point, but we may have to revolt. We obviously can't revolt, so we get out of debt. So that might take a little while. So, yeah. We're just going to kind of sit here and get money if we can. Umbar is actually of the proper culture now. I mean, this Umbarus is a accepted culture, so it's not the end of the world. That all my full realm is not the same. This guy's getting attacked by Mordor. Well, we can't break free yet. I obviously desperately need to rebuild my men-at-arms before I can do anything. We also need this marshal guy to actually manage to stabilize our realm, to the point I may hire... Yeah, may hire this guy just to attempt to get some order going. This guy to educate us, royal architect, improve our capital a bit. Again, more debt. Some pre-prestige, there's at least that. 16-year-old daughter can marry. Has some Numenorian blood, so we'll do that. I need some money. Mumakil domestication. Mumakani canoes. Okay. You read that and you go, wait a second. Is that Mumakil canoes? And no, in fact, it is not. It's just awkwardly similar. I think I'm going to launch my, or push for my claim here. Okay, I got my independence. There we go. Of course, now there's going to be other problems. She wants a pony. We need a lot more prestige and a lot more piety. Meanwhile, I have to deal with this mess. Maybe I can sway him to my side. I don't know. We really do need to get out of this debt. My gosh, there's more negative events popping up everywhere. 7 months. And then these guys are going to try and break free. Ay, ay, ay. That one war may have just doomed our kingdom for the moment. That helps. It's not going to solve the problem. We may just have to reunite Umbar by the sword. That's maybe what it'll come down to. One month, 1 month, 1 month. We're not going to get out of debt in 1 month. Okay. Rebels. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, that's a start. Now I just need to get the other army. Which is already marching this way, interestingly enough. And I'm going to lose. Great. Boy. You'd think with our great men-at-arms we could actually win some of these fights, but nope. Have to call in some dynasty members just to win a war against my own people. Can't let them take a city, but at the same time, I can't beat them. Ha ha ha. Great. Instead, all I'm doing is just endlessly losing here. Okay. I don't need this one. Oh, finally, I won the fight. That was unbelievable, almost. Oh, Spymaster died. Okay, he cannot actually siege that down. Maybe we can get a white piece? No. We are now known as the Corsair. Fortunately, I'm going to steal money from my subjects just because I need to rebuild my army. So now I am a tyrant. I'm also becoming a pirate, but we already knew this. Get back here. Battle right outside the streets of Umbar. It would have been nice if my allies had shown up to this war. Victory. Okay, I captured that one. So did I just arrest all these guys? I did. Quick hold court. Okay, that's done. I need to get this going. So I need a lot of piety and a lot of prestige. Start. Every little bit more gold. Okay, at least that area is stable. I'd love to stabilize these provinces, but I'm trying to stabilize this one, which is worth so much more. Which is its own problem. Okay, on the positive note, our men-at-arms are rebuilding. Right? So there is that. There's only one person in the dissolution faction. We've made a decent amount of cash. Could probably... I could sail, but... let's try a sailing voyage. Choose between a Corsair raid or a maritime hunt. Oh, Corsair raid for sure. I just start here, yeah. The sea calls. Okay. We're going on a raid. Because we're pirates. As any mariner should know, fog is nothing to be feared. Full sails ahead. It's nothing to be feared if you're in the middle of the ocean, but I don't think we were in the middle of the ocean there. We'll prowl the open waters. Oh, we stole a merchant ship. Okay, well, we got some decent cash out of that. Still got a long way to go for piety and prestige, though, but 500. Guess I should hold a feast. We'll hold a big feast. So buy extra building materials. Oh, someone's united Kant. Or Rune, rather. We'll see what they can do. Now we just gotta make sure we don't get, like, murdered or something at our feast. Okay, we've got a friend. Getting some more prestige. Get some more prestige. Get even more prestige. Get even more prestige. Okay, that all worked out. Now, let's see. Piety is functioning. Still could use a lot more. It's my domain. Demand payments. I mean, I'll take 10 gold, but it's not really worth it. They're fighting each other. This place is just uncontrollable. Ay, ay, ay. Well, we survived doing that. Got some stewardship lifestyle going back to our own capital. It's kind of nice. I'm going to avoid changing laws for a while. And we have to wait for this guy to die. Hope he doesn't come north. That would be bad. It's a little inconvenient that a conqueror is literally on my borders. I don't see any other big conquerors at the moment. I mean, this guy obviously powerful at expansion. Gundabad's on the move. There's the conqueror. Gundabad has got conquerors. Let's see if we can find Thorin in his company. Let's see, where are we? There we go. Roar. Kind of just sitting around down here. Oh, he's still kind of near the mountain. We could get dry docks. Sure. Free upgrade in our capital, basically. Well, not entirely free, but cheap enough to be close. This would be nice. If I can get another 100. Men-at-Arms maintenance minus 6% will be nice. We don't want to do a feudal government. Well, do we want to do a feudal government? Versus clan government. Yes. I think we do. Now the question, are they all going to hate me because they're clan governments? No, looks like I forced them all to go feudal. Okay. Now, obviously the downside of that is we don't have all the tax collectors and some of that stuff. But we should have a fairly stable succession at this point. Okay. Less clan stuff, so we don't have to worry about internal feuds as much. We do have to worry about people wanting independence, though. I know how expensive all the money I'm spending, but I'm really worried about the guy to my south. I mean, seriously, that is concerning. Very much so. We'll get a co-monarchy. This guy's loyal, so... should be stable. This place is still has no control. Ay. This place over here has got more control. Talk about a little bit ridiculous. I kind of have to I'd love to upgrade my lands, but I can't really afford to leave them alone. Belakar to the south stands strong. We need some prestige. We also need piety. That's the big thing here. This guy, guess he took out whoever was the previous ruler and is stable at the moment. Mordor is expanding, obviously. Gondor isn't doing much of anything at the moment. Still hasn't colonized much of Ithilien. So at least in that sense, we're not being outpaced too much by the opposition. Oops, what's this? This is... I'm sure we'll join. Do you guys even need me? You shouldn't need me. Okay. I'm hoping I don't have to do anything. That's what I was concerned about. He's invading me for my capital. Ay, this is a disaster. Okay. This is an absolute disaster here. We're calling in everybody we can. Okay. So. He's got a lot of troops and he has mercenaries. Okay, let's change our stuff. We're going to need combat as much as possible. Advantage will give us 5% bonus against him. The trick is, where can we get him to attack us? If he attacks us, say, in Umbar, we should be able to win that fight. The issue is where he actually attacks us. Plus the other war that we're involved in. If I had 1,300 gold, I could start an invasion against the guy. Obviously, since I don't, that's not going to be a possibility. I want to see where he deploys his troops. Okay, he's fighting in the south. Okay, we have 10,000 troops. He's got more. And we lose the battle. And that thankfully was not the loss of the war. The issue is now we're in debt. We have 40 there. Suppose if we get all our troops together, we might be able to equal him. Let's switch from control to army maintenance, I guess. We have to attempt it again. Oh, come on. So close. So close. I inherited something. What did I inherit? This province? Yeah. Okay. We still have a decent amount of troops. I'm going to create some of these guys in hopes that this helps. Oh, we don't have enough. They're still retreating. Okay, now they're coming back. But he took the province. Okay. He's just so well supplied, it's going to be hard to actually push him out. Let's see if we can retake this, I guess. We do siege faster than he should be able to. It's a matter of actually winning these battles, though. I can ransom that one. Okay, that's some progress. There we go. One of those words made sense. How's he doing on supplies? Far too well. Technically, we outnumber him. Realistically, though. Let's loop around this way. Oh, shoot. Not what I wanted to do. And my allies aren't coming to help? Oh, come on. That is annoying. Obviously, I'm pulling out of the fight slightly earlier to try and preserve as much of my army as I can, but at this rate, we're just going to lose. Okay, let's see if we can maybe marry other people off to get help. I think we already had that one. Okay. Does he have... What is his men-at-arms that's killing us? These horse archers are a real problem. Do we have anything that actually counters horse archers? We have skirmish archer calf. I guess these guys. They're still retreating miles. I can't. I'm on my own if I try and fight. Yeah, none of these have any, like, actual... Well, this one does. He's just got lots of archers. It's his horse archers that are really the problem, I think. I don't have anything that really hard counters his archers. I guess I'll hire a Harajim Raider unit in hopes that that helps. Oh, I've got to raise that army. I got to raise them, though. That's the difference. Okay. He's still got supplies, right? Yeah, he's got full supplies again. Oops, hello, cat. Yes, what's up, Rose? You being a real cat? You seem to be a cat. He just says higher quality. Now, we do have a slight advantage here in the sense that his siege is taking a very, very long time. The owner slightly in debt is a real issue. Wait, my supply... He's undersupplied. He's well supplied. It is a slight advantage, but all his other ones are well supplied. This one doesn't even lose anything because it's commanded by him. See, the problem is these guys are just not with my army. If I go there, they're going to be defending in hills. If we go there, it's going to be a probable win. We kind of have to. Now battle chances are even, which probably means I'm going to lose. Yep. Now we're in debt, so I can't really rebuild my army. I need money. I need money. Maybe I just leave him sieging that and I try and retake lands. At least then it slows down the war a bit. Oh, can we catch that army? We can. No, we can't. Sure, get back here. Look at his army go. It's like some weird chase going on here. Okay, that at least was a victory. It's the eternally being in debt, though, that's going to be my issue here. You're a better money maker. Still 10. Any chance we can get a white piece? No. Yeah, we obviously lost that siege. Versus 15,000. The problem is my men-at-arms aren't rebuilding because I'm in debt. I don't see a way to get more money at the moment. He's still got endless amounts of cash, too, which makes this even worse. We have to try again. At least this time, we'll be defending in hills and everything. And my allies are just enough what we needed to sway that battle. Phew, that was bad. We've driven it back for the moment. But even we can't retake our lands. We'll do this sapper. That might help a bit. They're just returned with just as big of an army almost. I'd like to get some of the you're out of money events, but none of them are coming. I don't want to be attacking him when he's defending in the forest. Are you gonna come help, ally? There you go. Oh, this is death. I just got a notification. It was death there. We're gonna lose Umbar, which means we'll probably lose the run. Which is really quite annoying. I mean, what am I supposed to do? There's just no money here. I just have no money. You know, I'm going to stand my army down in hopes of actually getting some cash. That's 250 gold. Doesn't solve my problem, but at least it helped. Suppose I could destroy some of this stuff. Hurts to destroy some of my artifacts, but I think it's my only option at this point. $92. Oh, he's just going to siege down one of my provinces I'm going to lose. Right there. 97. Yeah, we're in trouble. You get any alliances here? That's a potential 5,000 if it's accepted. Now he's going to lose his army there. It's going to be a siege war. He's going to win a siege war almost definitely. We got one province back. And now we're going to lose again. Is there any way to murder this guy? Very hard. We've got to try to murder him. It's our only option. If we could kill him off, we might have a shot, but our ally's not even coming to help because we're going to lose so badly. And again, we're in debt. Then again, we can't rebuild our army. You know what's really killing me is this. Yes, the reduced casualty, but the negative 25 is atrociously painful to have as a thing. He hasn't even conquered, like, Umbar proper, but it doesn't matter. We got the strategist trait for what little that does to help us. And I'm being raided. Let's stand my army down. Because again, we have no option here. We'll become a witch. Not that that's going to help us much. Shoot, they're over there. And we lose. So, well, we do control our capital. I think. Do we? What lands do I own? Do I own any lands? I own one province that didn't go to Umbar. Ay, ay, ay. Well, that's the end of this series. I am unbelievably shocked to have lost that fast, but you got to admit, that was ridiculous. He came out of it with more money. The Great Conqueror trait. It's unreal. Plus, the allies were useless. I can't even click on this war to leave the war. Okay, well, that's it for that series. Huge defeat. See you guys in another series. Bye for now.